Hello everybody and welcome back to Baru Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. And today I think we're just going to go ahead and do a normal casual Lost run. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing today. I've wanted to just kind of, have some fun and just kind of do a run as the Lost, because the Lost has been kind of interesting actually. Cool. I was wondering if that was going to pay out or not. Lost has been kind of an interesting thing. I know I've been doing a little bit of a mix between having edited runs or having runs where we just kind of sit here and have a little bit of commentary, and well, I want to find a nice balance between the two. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pick up the Jar of Flies because I want to keep my Holy Mantle. Plus, the Jar of Flies is really nice, so we're definitely going to keep that there. Overall, our starting build really isn't too bad. Oh god, did not see that. So let's go ahead and touch this so we can get our Holy Mantle back, because we are definitely going to want to make sure we keep our Holy Mantle intact. So let's walk out, walk in. Let's go ahead and do it again. I don't think there's anything else in that shop that I want, and I'm not going to re-roll, so should be fine. Also, I just realized I got to remember I can actually take the shop, so something to keep in mind when we go to each floor. I'm probably going to end up forgetting, but it's there, the possibility. But now, I know some people have mentioned that they don't like the edited style, but I have to say, I kind of have to do things that, well, one, increases my personal enjoyment of doing this, and two, what's good for the channel. And edited videos are really good. People have a lot more positive feedback on them, but I also, from time to time, want to just do a little bit of some edited videos or some commentary videos. So I think we're going to try and find a nice mix between the two going forward with the Binding of Isaac. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. And goodbye, Duke of Flies. It was nice knowing you. This is not a boss. I don't understand why you sometimes give me these things. These are not bosses. There, that wasn't the boss. Oh god. Great, now I gotta make sure I don't end up getting hit. Oh god. Make sure we don't get hit. Let's just sit right next to it. Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. All right, let's get our Holy Mantle back. Was there anything in here that I actually wanted? Not really. I could use my, oh wait, this is a Berkano. I was thinking that this was the other, for some reason I was thinking that this was the other file, the stream file, where I actually only have a Jera rune and a Perthrow unlocked. So every time I see this rune, I always know it's a Perthrow. Didn't even actually look at the name. I just assumed I was on the stream file and it was a Perthrow, but I don't think we're gonna buy anything. Let's see what's in here. I hate you, Satan. Double deals suck. You don't even get 3 red chests in greed mode. You get 2. I don't understand that at all, but okay, it's fine. It's whatever. Double deals just suck. Actually, the special rooms in general. It's not just the double deals. It's just all special rooms. Oh well. Let's move on to the next floor here and see what exactly we got going on. Golden room, what you got for me? Yes, we are definitely going to want piercing and a little bit of range up. Never hurt anybody. Now we'll go ahead and check that curse room. Walk out, walk in. Extra penny. I won't complain about that. All right. We're definitely going to want the tier rate from Miss Dolly. And having an orbital is also very nice. And I think that is going to end up being it for this floor, because I don't want to waste the money. But that should be about it. So we've actually got a couple of pickups on this floor that are really nice. We got a little bit of piercing. We got a little bit of tier rate. So we pretty much have everything that we want to find on a second floor build, which is a lot of, not necessarily damage on your second floor. Really all you want to find on the second floor is just finding some extra benefits, I guess is the best way to put it. Some tier effects are what you want on the second floor. Just things to help you along. You really won't have to worry about damage until much later. Oh god. Well, that was fun. All right, well, that wasn't actually too bad at all. The jar of flies just kind of melted Duke of Flies there. Oh boy. Well, we have piercings. This is actually not too terribly bad. So yeah, with the piercing and the jar of flies, we're really not going to have too much issues with depths at all. And if we can find 1 or 2 more damage ups, then wound should be fairly simple as well. We're going to want to find a little bit more survivability. We're going to want 2 more orbitals if we can end up finding it. That would be ideal. All right, so we've got an angel room. It's got absolutely nothing in it as usual. I don't even know why I bother going for the special rooms, to be perfectly honest, because like half the time they don't give you anything good. I don't remember the last time I've ever actually gotten a good double deal. All right, so we've got a little bit, we've got maximum tier rate now, so that's really nice. So our focus is going to want to be on survivability and damage, which neither of these items seem to provide. So I don't think we're going to be buying anything again. We did get a little bit of a damage up, but not too much. The iron bar really isn't that great. It's more of another, actually, it is a slight bit of a, the iron bar is a little bit of a survivability up because of the fact that it does disorient the enemies. But that's about it. That's really all it does. Just a little bit of disorient, and we're going to want to go ahead and pause that real quick. That way we can get our holy mantle back. There we go. So on the next floor, we're going to want to try and focus on getting a little bit of damage. We found more DPS via the tier rate and the iron bar. But after that, we're really gonna need to start focusing on getting our damage up. Otherwise, enemies are just gonna live. They're just gonna live too long. Ooh, Gertie. Should be fine. Ow. You know, I just realized I should have used the jar of flies that I ended up having, and make sure we pause that in time. That way I can get my holy mantle back, because I do not know what I'm going to be fighting. It's war. It's not honestly too bad, but don't want to risk the troll bomb placement end up being like completely dumb. Ugh. Speaking of which, where are you? War, please. I'm going to save the high priestess card. I don't know what we're going to save it for, but we're going to save the high priestess card. All right. Not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and try the secret anyway, even though I regret it every single time. And it's a very good thing that I have piercing right now, or this boss would just be an absolute mess. I don't understand why this boss in particular is so bullet helly. It boggles my mind. Please give me something. Perthro. Halgaz. Alright, well, we'll take the Perthro rune at the very least. Maybe that can end up being somewhat useful. Alright, on to Womb. We need to try and force some kind of damage here, so hopefully we end up finding that. I do have a Perthro rune. I have a lot of money, so... Anemic does not do a damn thing for me, and growth hormones. It's a little bit of something that we want there. Quite a bit of speed and a decent damage up, but we're gonna want more. We're definitely gonna want more. I love Spider Mod too much to honestly give it up, and what we're gonna end up doing here is we're actually gonna buy the Pandora's box and Perthro just to try and find a little bit of extra stuff. Didn't end up finding anything for it. Oh, actually no, we got a little bit of one is smaller. I'll make these smaller, so that's actually really nice. And the car battery with jar of flies. I don't know if that actually did anything. I don't think it did. Pretty sure it didn't. But I wanted to try it just to see if it did. Was having double the amount of flies? Yeah, that didn't do anything. So that was a little bit of a waste. I was curious if the synergy would have worked, but unfortunately it does not. But hey, it was worth a shot at the very least. It was still worth the attempt there. But I do want to try and get that champion belt that would be able to get me just a little bit more damage, which would be nice. Basically, we want to get to the point where greed heads are not difficult to take on. If we can get to that point, then we are pretty much golden. All right, let's go ahead and press that button. Don't want to have any issues here. All right, out and again. Let's go. Oop. Come on. Because worst case scenario, with when we go to, against greed, we can just do the, I guess, kind of cheese strats, where we just kind of leave enemies alive on purpose, and then he just kind of dies. It's worth it. We'll try it out. We'll see what ends up happening here. War, please. You really need to stop with these bombs. There we go. I don't think he'll do anything if we just sit right here. So we're all good. All right, so that's war dealt with. Let's see what we get for our second boss. I swear to God, I'm gonna fight. I am going to fight my mystery boss, and it's going to be double Skull X, and I'm gonna. Ugh. It is the worst designed boss. I don't know why it exists. You literally just sit there and wait. That's the boss fight. You sit and wait for something to happen. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it. It's I told you it's gonna be fucking double Skull X. Oh boy. Look at this boss fight. Isn't it fun? Oh yeah, baby. At least I have piercing, so they kind of take a little bit of damage. Well, they're almost dead. So that's kind of a thing. Well, can't do anything yet. Well, just die, please. Oh my God, it's almost dead. This is 10 times worth without piercing. Thankfully, the game was kind enough to give us piercing. Okay, so we finally got a Devil Deal item. We'll lock ourselves in just because we can. This is where I should have kept the Perthro rune, but hey, whatever. Let's go ahead and check our cursed room. Nothing in there. All right, well, we tried our best and it did not work. So let's move on. It's gonna be the last floor that we actually have item rooms on, and I actually need to buy a key. So let's see what we got. Box of stuff. That's gonna give me a key and a free store credit, so that's kind of cool. A useless spacebar item. Amnesia. That doesn't do anything for me. We're gonna go ahead and bomb this because we don't want anything in there. Mom's trinket box is honestly kind of tempting. I'm not gonna. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, figured out what I wanted. Jar of Flies and Hive Mind. I will definitely take that. Relax. I'll relax a little bit. So that's gonna double the effectiveness. I was thinking of taking the mom's trinket and possibly doubling the effectiveness of my curved horn, but then Hive Mind kind of showed up, and well, Hive Mind is literally just the best thing in this game, so can't really say no to it. I don't know if that other guy is still alive. I think he is. Yeah, there he goes. Finally. And so now we have that damage up that I said that we were gonna need. Hive Mind basically, I mean, I don't know how much of a percent increase having this really was, the Jar of Flies, but it's significant, and Hive Mind doubled that, so we should be good now damage wise for the rest of the bosses for the, you know, this entire game. So it's all good at this point. Oh God. Now we just need to focus on the survivability aspect, because when we kill Greed's little minions, he's going to give me some flies to kind of work with. Oh God. God, I do not like the mask. He moves way too damn fast. Just to make sure that I have that. Yeah, sure. Oh, God, it's double. Okay. Well, thankfully I have high damage. And a rock to sit on. Because Carrion Queen kind of sucks as a boss. Especially when she does that. Just make sure to not touch the red poop and we'll be fine. Surprise! I was going to say, I've been a little surprised we have not seen Krampus yet. But here he is. Coal would be wonderful right about now, Mr. Friend. And you gave me your head instead. And I can't do anything with that because there's no way in hell I'm giving up the jar of flies. Alright, well, I guess we can kind of just head on to the next floor here and we'll see what happens. And I definitely will not be doing the special boss. Alright. Binky is useless to us because we already have maximum tier rate. Again, maximum tier rate. Blue candle is not, or red candle is not something we want. Oh, now that is a very difficult choice. Pinking shears is an amazing item, but would render my... I am not entirely sure what to go for here because these are both awesome items to their build, but I think we're going to have to go for the pinking shears here. Just for the simple fact that we have the car battery. So we have 2 of these things right now. And with 2 of them, I can't really say no. I simply cannot say no to 2 of these bodies. Just look how fast they just murder everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep this. We're gonna have to keep this build. Now I could hit it again and get 4 of them, but I want to make sure that the charge stays up. I don't remember if there was a battery or not, so I don't want to risk it for no apparent reason. Whoa. Close one there. Murk him real fast. All right, we'll just sit in the back here. Slowly take them out. Make sure we don't get hit. And we are all good. And we actually got a battery. So I can safely do that. Make sure we keep our charges there. And we'll see what our next boss has to offer. Instant death. That is what it has to offer. And honestly, you know what? We're going to do it. That was extremely risky and not necessary for our build, but I really wanted to see what was going to happen, and it ended up paying off. We get a little bit of damage up and a potential to not die. So I'd say that was worth the risk there. So we're going to go and pick up ceremonial robes and Guppy's collar. Okay. So at this point, we just spend our money. And if we get something, cool. If not, oh well. And hey, best friends forever. I'll definitely take it. And that seems to be about it. So we move on now. Not a bad build, I have to say, for Ultra Greed. Let's do it. And we won't have to, once we get the 2 bodies on him, we really won't have to focus on anything else. We'll just kind of focus on making sure that he dies. All right. Let's see how this plays out. Just got to get the bodies inside of him. Now we just focus on our own survivability. Whew. A little close there. Now, obviously, we're still going to take pot shots at him, but I really don't have to do anything at this point. I could just sit here and wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, man, you are being really crazy with those bombs. But we're just gonna kind of... Oh, God. Okay, you need to stop the bombs. Oh, there goes our holy mantle. That's not good. This is where we're kind of just relax here. That was scary. He got really close to me and I did not like it. He's getting really fast. You know, even with piercing, you really do move those coins pretty damn fast. And that should be GG. Yep, there we go. All right, so that was Greed done as the Lost, and that honestly was not too bad at all. Greed mode as the Lost really isn't that bad, and apparently a battery drop, so we could have had even more bodies. But that's going to be the end of the video, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this run. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. You know what? We haven't done a commentary like goal. My like goal for the commentary video is... We're going to go... for about, let's see, what was the last one? Last one, 3,000. That's what we hit. Okay. I want to go for 3. That's our like goal. It's 3. We hit that, more commentaries. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all in the next one, everybody. Later. Also, the Lost is done, bitches!